Hey everyone, it's Prashant here. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for joining me in today's video, where I'm going to be revealing my $10,000 Robinhood portfolio. Let's dive in. So I opened my Robinhood account back in 2016 and started investing when I just graduated from college and got my full-time job. At this point, I had been interested in investing for some time, but I hadn't spent much time learning about it. But I had a big case of FOMO, and when I learned about commission-free trading on Robinhood, I decided to just go and open an account and just go for it. Guys, before we continue with this video, I want to take a second to ask you to smash that like button and that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. This helps me out a lot and motivates me to keep making these videos. That being said, let's get back to it. So when I first started, I used to try and do some stock picking. However, there was no real deep analysis behind why I used to pick a stock. All I knew was to look at the P/E ratio, and if I liked the stock, I used to do it. So in the past, I've owned several different stocks, including AT&T, Fitbit, Sony, Snapchat, Facebook, among some others. Over the last few years, I have since sold most of these stocks, some at a profit and others at a loss. At the same time, I have purchased some stocks that I have held steady over the last 5 years of me having this Robinhood account. Okay, so let's throw up Robinhood up on the screen here so you can see what I see as I go through my account. So here we go. So right away, you can see that in this account, I have $10,270. And you can see that I have gains of $14.55 today. Since I'm recording this on a weekend, these gains are purely from some cryptos that I hold in this account that we'll go through in a minute here. So right away you can see that, as usual, Robinhood has an offer right on the front, which is today is the Robinhood Crypto Rewards. So they're giving away $250,000 in cryptos sliced up to all the people who are able to successfully refer a person who then goes and buy cryptos on this platform. So just something interesting that I saw that I think they started pushing last week. I haven't referred anybody on this, but if you want to go ahead and buy some crypto on Robinhood, use the link in the description down below. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. So as we go down, you'll see a bunch of these stocks with the ticker symbols on the left and their last price on the right. So what you're seeing on the right, for example, WM, which is Waste Management, has a stock price of $145.80. But it doesn't tell you what my equity is in this stock. So I'm going to just change that. So I tap here and then I go and click on your equity. Okay, now you can see how much money I hold in each individual stock. So let's go through them one by one. So the first one you see here, like I said, is WM, which is Waste Management, which is a trash hauling company. My rationale behind buying this was that I figured all residential and commercial properties will always generate trash and will need it to be removed. So I bought one stock in Waste Management back in the day. The next one I have is ticker symbol LUV, which is actually Southwest Airlines. Unfortunately, this is a stock that has not done very well for me over the last few years, and I'm probably going to get rid of it pretty soon here. So the next one is BRK.B, or Berkshire Hathaway Class B shares, which is obviously Warren Buffett's company. This is a company that I've used as an index fund in the past, since they're a company that just holds a lot of other companies, and I have bought consistently into this company for a long time. So you can see that I have 19 shares in this and more than $5,200 in just this company. My next holding is Microsoft, which is the biggest individual tech holding that I have. Now, my rationale behind this is that Microsoft is a company that has a massive software suite, including Windows and Microsoft Office, which most people use on a daily basis. And if you can see here, let me just go into this and click on the five-year graph, and you will see that over the last 5 years, this stock has gone up 434%, which is over 87% year over year. So this is a massive driver in this portfolio for me. You'll notice that both for Waste Management and for Microsoft, I own slightly more than 1 and slightly more than 8 shares. This is because I have dividend reinvestment activated, or DRIP. So what Robinhood does is that any dividends that I might receive from owning these stocks are automatically reinvested into buying that particular stock. And that's why I have a little bit more than the actual whole number of shares. Okay, let's keep scrolling. So after this, you'll see 6 ticker symbols that all begin with the letter V. These are all Vanguard index funds. Now, if you follow me on any of my social medias, you will know that I'm a big fan of Vanguard index funds, and that is also shown in this portfolio itself. So let's go through those one by one. The first one is VWO, which is Vanguard's S&P 500 index fund, which is hands down my favorite index fund to invest in. And you can see here I have just over 4 shares and just over $1,600 in equity within this index fund. The next one is V&Q, which is Vanguard's US REIT, or Real Estate Investment Trust. So this fund invests in real estate across the US and is trying to get gains based on that particular investment. The next one is VEA, which is Vanguard's International Developed Markets Funds. So companies based in other developed countries other than the US, such as the UK, Canada, Western Europe, are included in this index fund. So I have just over $100 in this one. So the next one is VTIP. I have just over 1 share or $53 in this, and this is Vanguard's inflation-protected US Treasury bonds. The next one is VWO, which is again Vanguard's international fund, but this is for developing countries. Mostly companies that are based in Asia are included in this one. The next one, which is the final Vanguard index fund in this portfolio, is VGIT. This is Vanguard's intermediate term US Treasury. So this is bonds that are intermediate term. And I have 1 share of this, which is about $69. Moving on, we'll see 2 more companies. The first one is PSEC, 2.24 shares. Honestly, guys, this is not something that I bought. This is actually rewards that Robinhood has given me for successfully referring a couple of friends into opening Robinhood accounts. So you can see this is $18.18, and this is pure profit because I have not spent any money to acquire these shares. And lastly, you'll see Tesla. So you will see that I have less than half a share of Tesla, 0.46 shares, for total equity of $300. This is the first time where I recently purchased a Tesla share directly rather than just investing in it because I'm already invested in the S&P 500. So I did this because I like Tesla, I want to buy a Tesla later in the future, and I was just trying to see what would happen after I bought a Tesla share. Okay, so let's keep scrolling down and you'll see my 1 cryptocurrency holding on the Robinhood platform. Now I have other cryptocurrency holdings on my Webull platform, but this is the only one on Robinhood, and this is Dogecoin. So as you can see here, I bought 1,067 Dogecoins when it was trading at about 9 cents per day, just to see what happens and to make a YouTube video about it. After that, my $100 investment actually 7x'd to just over $700, which was just before the SNL episode where Elon Musk was on. And after that, it has since plummeted a lot, and now it's currently sitting at $200. So technically I'm still 2x, but much worse than the 7x that I was originally on. I'm just going to hold on to this and see what happens maybe in a year, 2 years, or 5 years. So we'll see what happens. So before we wrap up this video, you guys, I want to make sure that I explain that this is not my only investment portfolio. And this is not the portfolio where I invest the bulk of my money. In fact, I invest the bulk of my money using a 3-fund portfolio. I made a video about the 3-fund portfolio, which you can watch up here or here, and I will also link in the description down below. You should definitely check that out if you want to learn what a 3-fund portfolio is. I also want to make clear that this is not investment advice, and you should definitely do your due diligence before investing any money in the stock market. Investing in the stock market is inherently risky, and you should make sure that you completely understand the risks before you invest any of your own money in there. So that's all I have for you guys in today's video. I hope you found this video entertaining and interesting. If you did, please smash that like button and that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm, and click the bell icon to be notified instantly when I upload a new video. I upload at least 1 new video every week with great new financial content, and I would love to see you here. Also, go ahead and follow me on TikTok and Instagram, where I post every week. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.